Hi everyone. So I finally did it. I uploaded my first YouTube video, and to be honest with you, I was terrified before and after I released my first video. Before, I had been thinking starting YouTube for a long time, but I just couldn't take the step. When I look back, there were two main fears holding me back. Before I released the first video, the first fear was being watched. I worried about what my coworkers, what my friends, and even completely strangers, they're gonna judge me. I worried about what people would think of how I look, how I sound, the way I express my thoughts, my poor English, basically everything. I had the imaging of it looks terrifying. And the second failure. I was scared that I would put in all this effort sharing my years of writing and thinking, making video, and no one would care. What if I invested my time and my energy and no people watch my channel? That sounds terrifying. That fear kept me stuck for years. But I finally decided to push through. I published my first video 2 days ago. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. And today I want to share what really happened after I hit that upload button. Spoiler alert, it was both terrifying and liberating. Let's start with the first fear, the fear of being watched. I think this is something a lot of people experienced, especially when you put yourself out there online. We imagine everyone looking at us, judging us, analyzing every little things. I thought my friends would laugh at me. I thought my coworkers would think I was wasting my time. And the worst of all, I imagined strangers online tearing me apart. But here is the truth. I uploaded my first video and almost nobody noticed. Yeah, literally. No colleague talk about it with me. No friends talk it with me. The video I got around 40 views, no comments, no likes, no shares, nothing. And you know what? That was the best lesson I could have learned. I realized that we blow ourselves up in our own mind. We think that everyone is watching us, but in reality, people just are busy with their own lives. Most people don't spend their time or day thinking about what you are doing. That fear, which felt so real, was actually mostly in my own head. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? We think that the world is staring at us, but most of the time, nobody really is. Nobody really is. And that realization gave me courage. I felt a huge weight lifting. Just to do your things like no people care, actually. Now, let's talk about the second fear, failing. The fear that no one watched my video, that I would be completely invisible. And the truth is, my fear actually came true. My first video didn't get viral. It didn't get hundreds of thousands of views. Even though I think it's valuable, but it barely get, I think like 40 views. No people like it. No people commented. No people even save it. Um, at first, I will admit, actually, it was disappointed. It's hard to not care about the views and the number. Like, I think that every creator wants their work to succeed. I wanted the validation. I wanted people to notice. Okay, so the second fear come true. How I deal with it. Here is how I say it. I think like the feeling doesn't have to stop me, right? We saw people posted the first video, they got millions of views, but that is really rare. There are 99% of the creators got 40 views. Just because their first step didn't go perfectly, it doesn't mean the journey is over. So, in fact, facing this failure head on taught me something really important. You can care about the success. I do care about the result, but we cannot let it control us. I realize that actually, I'm playing a different game. I'm not playing to impress other people. I'm not playing to get instant success and result. I'm playing to grow. Like each video I make, like every time I spend writing, recording, editing, and learning, it's about becoming better, becoming more comfortable about putting myself out there. And that kind of growth, I think, is much more important and more valuable than the likes and views. Yeah, like I will continue. So why am I continue after a video that basically went unnoticed? There are two main reasons. First, self growth. This video channel is not just about views and subscribers. It's about me. It's about documenting my thoughts, experience, learning the new skills, and pushing myself outside of my comfort zone. Like each the video, each time I upload it, I learn something new. Even if like there is nobody watches, I think that's a success and a result in itself. Second, persistence. Let's be real. Like every successful YouTuber started very small. Like nobody became popular overnight. Maybe there are, but really rare. Most channels take months, sometimes years to see the real growth. So my strategy here is very simple. Keep creating, keep uploading, and don't quit. Yes, that's right, not quit. Because so many people give up because the results aren't immediate. By simply continue, I think I will really win in a way. So I'm competing in a game of endurance, not instant gratification. I'm playing the long game, and that feels very empowering and honest. There is a certain freedom in this. I'm not afraid of judgment that much now. I'm not obsessed with the numbers that much now. This silent period, like no people care, actually gives me a feeling of very freedom. I can just focus on what really matters, improving, express myself, and enjoying the process. That's a mind shift I wish more people could experience. Looking back, I've learned a lot actually just from the first video. Fear is real, expectations are real, disappointment is real, but none of these things have to stop you. I wanted to encourage anyone watching this. If there is something you've always afraid to start, YouTube, a project, a hobby, or anything else, just start. Don't wait until you feel ready when your mood is good because that moment might never come. You will never get it perfect the first time, and that's okay. Growth comes from the doing, from making the mistakes, and from learning along the way. And also remember, most of people also are too busy with their own lives to judge you. The fear of being watched is mostly in our head. Yeah, in your head. And even if people who notice, you will survive it. Even for people like me, I'm a super sensitive person. And I come from a culture like we care so much about what other people think. Each time you take a step, despite the fear, actually you get stronger, more confident, and more resilient. So, if you are sitting there thinking, what if I fail? What if no people care? And here is the answer: start anyway. Start anyway. The act of start is already a victory, and every step you take, actually, no matter how small, is a progress. So that's what happened after my first YouTube video. Was it scary? Absolutely. Was it disappointing? Maybe a little bit. But was it worth it? Definitely. I'm going to keep making videos, learning, and growing. I hope you will follow along. And if you are facing your own fears, remember this: the only way to overcome fear is to take action. Start anyway, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's messy, even if this seems very small. Every step counts. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.